Eritrea is a name that might not be on every traveler's list, but it should be. This fascinating country sits in the Horn of Africa, with a long, beautiful coastline along the Red Sea. Its name comes from the Greek word for red, a nod to the sea that has shaped its destiny. It's a relatively small nation about the size of England with a population of around 3.6 million people. Here you'll hear a symphony of languages. Tigrinya and Arabic are the most common, but English and Italian are also widely understood, especially in the cities. It's a place where different worlds meet. The country has 3 distinct geographical zones, each with its own personality. First, there are the Central Highlands, where the capital, Asmara, is located. This area enjoys a pleasant, mild climate year-round, making it very comfortable for exploring. Then you have the coastal plain, a hot and humid strip of land that stretches along the Red Sea. Finally, there are the western lowlands, which are also hot but much drier. This variety means that in a single day you could go from cool mountain air to the warm breezes of the sea, experiencing a wonderful cross-section of African landscapes. Eritrea's story is a long and powerful one. Its history stretches back thousands of years to ancient kingdoms like the land of Punt and Dampt. These early civilizations traded with Egyptian pharaohs and Roman emperors. Over the centuries, the region was influenced by many powers. But its modern story truly began in the late 19th century when Italy colonized the area. The Italians left a huge mark, especially on the architecture. After World War II, Eritrea was federated with Ethiopia, which led to a long and difficult 30-year struggle for freedom. This fight for independence is a deep part of the national identity. Finally, in 1993, after a UN-monitored referendum, Eritrea became an independent nation. The joy and hope of that time are still felt today. This long journey from ancient kingdom to a modern sovereign state has forged a strong and resilient character in the Eritrean people. They are incredibly proud of their history and their hard-won independence. Understanding this past is key to appreciating the Eritrea of today. It's not just a place on a map, it's a nation built on perseverance, a story waiting to be discovered by curious travelers like us. To really understand Eritrea, you need to understand its people and its government. The country has been led by President Isaias Afwerki since its independence. It operates as a single-party state, which means political life is very different from what we might be used to in Europe or America. This system was established in the years following the long war for independence. The government plays a very central role in all aspects of daily life, from the economy to social programs. It's a system born from a unique and challenging history, shaping the country's path forward in its own way. A significant part of life for young Eritreans is the National Service Program. It was started after independence to help rebuild the country and defend its borders. Officially, it's supposed to last for 18 months, but in practice it can extend for many years. Young men and women serve in various roles, not just in the military, but also in sectors like construction, farming, and teaching. This policy has a profound impact on society and is a subject of much discussion both inside and outside the country. It's a core element of the modern Eritrean experience that shapes the lives of its citizens. Eritrea is a wonderful mosaic of cultures. There are 9 officially recognized ethnic groups, each with its own unique traditions, languages, and customs. The Tigrinya people are the largest group, primarily living in the highlands. Other groups like the Tigray, Saho, and Afar each add their own vibrant thread to the national fabric. This diversity is celebrated, and you can see it in the colorful clothing, music, and festivals. It creates a rich cultural landscape that is fascinating to explore. The sense of a shared national identity, forged through the independence struggle, unites these diverse groups. Religion is also a very important part of life in Eritrea. The country is roughly split between Christianity and Islam, and the two communities have coexisted peacefully for centuries. The Eritrean Orthodox Tewahedo Church is one of the oldest Christian denominations in the world and has a strong presence, especially in the highlands. Mosques and churches often stand near each other, a testament to the country's long history of religious tolerance. This peaceful coexistence is a cornerstone of Eritrean society and something the people are very proud of. It's a beautiful example of harmony in a diverse nation. Eritrea's economy is a story of challenges and potential. For many people, agriculture is the main way of life. Around 80% of the population works on the land, growing crops like sorghum, lentils, and vegetables. However, the country faces challenges with recurring droughts, which can make farming difficult. The government has invested in building dams and irrigation systems to try and combat this. The economy is largely state-controlled, with the government guiding most major industries. It's a system designed to promote self-reliance, a key principle for the nation. Despite its agricultural focus, Eritrea has other promising economic sectors. The country is rich in mineral resources. There are significant deposits of gold, copper, zinc, and potash hiding beneath its soil. Mining is becoming an increasingly important part of the economy, bringing in much-needed foreign currency. These resources offer a great opportunity for future growth. Furthermore, Eritrea's long coastline on the Red Sea, one of the world's busiest shipping lanes, gives it huge potential for trade and port services. The ports of Massawa and Assab are gateways to the region. The main exports from Eritrea reflect its key industries. Minerals, particularly gold and copper, are at the top of the list. Livestock, textiles, and agricultural products like coffee are also sold to other countries. The famous Eritrean coffee ceremony is more than just a tradition. It's a small but significant part of the rural economy. However, the country still faces economic hurdles. It relies on imports for things like food, machinery, and oil. The government is working hard to develop local industries to reduce this reliance and build a more self-sufficient economy for the future. Looking ahead, Eritrea is focused on unlocking its potential. There's a big push to improve infrastructure, building better roads, ports, and energy supplies. The tourism industry, while small, also holds great promise. The country's unique attractions, from historic cities to pristine islands, could attract more international visitors. These efforts, combined with its mineral wealth and strategic location, paint a picture of a nation with a clear vision for its economic future. It's a country determined to build prosperity on its own terms, facing its challenges with the same resilience it showed in its fight for independence. Now for the fun part, exploring Eritrea. Your journey will likely start in Asmara, the capital. Stepping into Asmara is like stepping back in time to 1930s Italy. The city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famous for its incredible collection of modernist architecture. You'll find stunning Art Deco cinemas, futurist-style service stations, and charming cafes where you can sip a perfect macchiato. It's an open-air museum, a little Rome in the heart of Africa. Just wandering its clean, palm-lined streets is an unforgettable experience. It's a city with a unique and gentle soul. For those who love the sea, the Dahlak Archipelago is a must-see. This group of over 100 islands in the Red Sea is a paradise for divers and snorkelers. The waters are crystal clear and teeming with untouched coral reefs and vibrant marine life. You can see dolphins, turtles, and countless species of colorful fish. Many of the islands are uninhabited, giving you a true sense of peaceful isolation. It's a pristine natural wonder, offering a different side of Eritrea away from the historic cities. It's a place to connect with nature in its purest form. Back on the mainland, the port city of Massawa offers another layer of history. It has a distinctly different feel from Asmara, with its Turkish and Egyptian influences. The old town, with its crumbling coral block buildings and beautiful archways, tells stories of centuries of trade and conquest. It's a city that has endured much but retains its historic charm. Further inland, the archaeological site of Kohaito offers a glimpse into Eritrea's ancient past. Here you can find ruins from the Aksumite kingdom, including pillars and tombs, set against a dramatic canyon landscape. No trip to Eritrea is complete without tasting its delicious food. The heart of Eritrean cuisine is tsebi, a spicy stew served on a large, spongy flatbread called injera. You use the injera to scoop up the stew, which can be made with beef, chicken, or lentils. It's a communal and delicious way to eat, and you must experience a traditional coffee ceremony. It's an elaborate ritual of roasting the beans, grinding them, and brewing the coffee in a special clay pot called a jabina. It's a sign of hospitality and friendship. Eritrea is a treasure chest of history, culture, and natural beauty. It's a place that welcomes the curious traveler with open arms and leaves a lasting impression.